got me, in my neck, and I couldn't do anything.
Since the injury, you probably realized how much people cared about you. What has that meant to you emotionally and in the right too?
It's just, like I said, it's been amazing. I couldn't believe, like so many phone calls, so many emails I received, from the kids, like that was in the hospital. I received so many letters from the kids, from the school. I was like amazed how, how they follow the hockey and follow, like some of us heard, and, like, like it just helped me a lot, and, realize how lucky I was that I'm still there, and I can be, enjoy, be here and being with my family, with my wife, and everybody, like, it just was overwhelming. I just can't say anything else about that, but just everybody, like I said, even from, from Slovakia, they were following, like president from Slovakia called me, I was like, wow, it just like, okay, so like just then you realize, then, like, you think about it, like, why, like, why was you, why is happening to you, and why, like, you survive, this incident.
Do you wonder, Jacques mentioned that, the hope of having to play again, whether it be this year or next year, do you worry, though, about any kind of emotional scar, somebody that does something so tragic, how it will affect the rest of your career, or do you think that won't be the case?
No, I don't think so. I think maybe it's going to be the first game, it's going to be emotional, and all the questions when I'm going to come back, but then after, like, right now I feel, I feel good. I would, go and skate, and shoot a puck, it's not like, I'm afraid to go, go on the ice, and like, I have a whole summer, to prepare, and like I said, can't wait, go on the ice, and I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Like, it's not like, like I didn't know what happened, it could happen again. It was an accident, and I'm here, and I'm healthy, and I'm just lucky to be here and talk to you guys, and just can't wait to return.
Richard, should this serve as a warning sign, and maybe the sport should look at how sharp the skates are, or you dismiss it as just
like, I'm gonna be wearing for sure something, like for the neck, just to be, like feel comfortable, but. Like I said, it was an accident, like, and I don't know what else they can do about that, like, you need your skates be sharp so you can skate on the ice, so, I don't know what else, how we can prevent that.
Would a neck guard have made a difference for you, and do you think maybe they should be made for kids, or for maybe slightly older players?
For the kids, I think so. There should be, for, like for the men, it's, your decision, like when you've been playing without it, like, if it wouldn't happen to me, I wouldn't probably be using that, but it happened to me, so I'm for sure I'm gonna look for something to. I don't know, like I don't know what kind of protection they doing that. You should ask them, but I don't know if that would prevent that. Maybe not. I don't know.
Why did you decide to watch the video of the accident, and was that difficult for you to see, or?
Like first, when I was in the Buffalo hospital, I was like, I don't want to watch. I was like, kind of still, in a shock. But when I got home back to Florida, I'm still feeling more comfortable, to seeing that, and just I was, like curious, like exactly, like how the skate came to the neck, So I watched it once, and that's it. Like I said, I was comfortable to see it, and. Seeing once, and that's enough.
Was it cut as deep as it was in your neck area? Can you describe what was the bleeding like for you?
Like, I don't remember. Like, I remember I can still breathe. That's what I remember. I was still breathing, and the only time I have trouble in the breathing when I got a pressure. They put a lot of pressure on that, so I have trouble breathing. But I think I was breathing fine. But that's what I remember.
Richard, in terms of the mental recovery, have you talked to Cliff Malarchuk yet, or do you plan on talking to Cliff Malarchuk since he went through a similar kind of psychological recovery?
Well, still, when we finish this, I just don't want to talk about it, and I don't think, like it's something I want to talk about, I just want to focus, I have in my career, and I just think I'll be okay, I don't want to go and, like, coming back and be in my mind, and in my mind, I think I'll be okay. I don't need to be in going and needing help about this. So we'll see like how it's gonna be. But like now, how I feel good every day. I'm feeling better, and and the doctor's saying I'm doing great, and so I think I'll be all right.
Reggie, what kind of conversation have you had with Ole Jokic and with the other teammates about this?
I call Oli right away when I feel, better, when I can, like feel like I can talk, so because I know how much he be feeling, like it's something, like this accident. So I call him and assure him like I'm okay, I'm doing fine, and it's been accident, and we lie mates, we good friends, so. Yeah, I know he have to play hockey, so I want to call him as soon as possible so he can focus on hockey and doesn't have to think about it, like if I'm doing, how I'm doing, if I'm going to be okay. So that was in my mind, to call him and ensure him and tell the guys I'm okay and focus on hockey. So, push for the playoffs so they don't have to, worry about me.
What was the conversation with the president like?
I was short, like he's such a nice guy, and then he was worried, and like he tell me anything I need, what I want, and he just, he was, thankful, and that I'm, still doing all right, and he was worried like everybody, and it's nice, when he came, when I was arriving in Florida, he was there waiting, for me, and shake my hand and tell me go home, get a rest, and that was it.
John, besides the scar that was visible, when you walk just down the hall right now, do you feel different at all than you would have 2 weeks ago?
I'm surprised. No, I don't. Like I was thinking about it. When I'm gonna come down and how I'm gonna feel. In the locker room, see the skates and sticks. If I'm gonna be like kind of like worry about it. But no, I was trying my new skates already. Trying my new sticks. And just be excited to be. You appreciate it more. Even than before when you like in the ring. How lucky you are. You can, you're doing this job, and appreciate it more. So, like I said, I just, can't wait to get back and be with the guys and be, be again on the ice.
Jacques, after the incident, they showed the bench, and all of you looked like you were in a state of shock. You've been in hockey long enough. Were you fearful for him when you saw what happened to him?
Oh, definitely. At first, when he came to the bench, and I think Richard had a great presence of mind to skate to the bench, because I think it could have been, if he didn't come to the bench and waited for the trainer to go to him, it could have been a different situation. I think not only myself, but I think all the players, I think all the people were fearful. I think it was only until about 8 or 10 minutes, I think, after the incident that we had a report from the doctors saying that Richard was stable. They had stopped the bleeding, and he was going into to OR. But the first probably 10 minutes, I think everybody was really on edge, really not knowing what would be the result. So I think once we got news that they had stopped the bleeding, that he was stable, and that he was in good hands, I think that was comforting.